what I'm about to tell you guys is this. When you guys are living your life, be so crazy and delusional about whatever dream you have. Your dreams should sound crazy. I repeat, your dreams should sound crazy.
Complete delusion. You gotta believe the delusion. Because it's only delusional until it works. So is it really delusional?
Be delusional. Be so crazy to where people can't understand what is going on in your head. I don't care what anybody thinks. Listen to me. I'm so obsessed with what I'm doing right now. I'm so obsessed with the clothes and the practicing and the time and the commitment of putting energy and real emotion into the art of clothing.
What is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Believe in yourself.
If you get out of high school, you don't know what to do, and then you start playing video games and you're on social media, a day can slip by like that.
Yeah.
A day becomes a week, becomes a month, becomes a year, and before you know it, you're 30.
Yeah, right.
And you
That's
haven't
for
done
sure.
shit.
Just be calm when things are going well. Be calm. Don't think you're on top of the world in the sense. You always got to be wary, because I've seen it. I've seen people come. I've seen people go. I've seen them come. I've seen them go. You got to be chill. You got to just take what's good in your life and move forward cautiously and carefully, and thank God that you have that. Just it's very, very important not to overextend yourself when you think you've got it. There's no such thing. Everybody's dispensable.
How badly do you want what you want? How badly do you want it? Or do you want it at all? You see, there's an awful lot of people who want an awful lot of things. But how badly do they want it? If you want it so badly, if you want it with tremendous intensity of desire, there's really nothing in the world that can stop you from getting it. There's an interesting story was told about Socrates, and Socrates was talking to one of his students, and the student said, I am hungry for knowledge. What can I do to increase my knowledge? And Socrates said, knowledge is something that is readily available and easy to get if you want it bad enough. He said, I'm sure I want it badly enough. And Socrates said, come with me, and he walked him offshore into the ocean. And they got about 3 or 4 feet, and Socrates, a very, very strong man, grabbed the young man and put his head under the water. And the young man began to struggle and struggle and struggle, and finally became incredibly frantic, and finally brought him up. And he said, now what did you want while you were under the water? And he said, all I wanted was air. He said, all I could think of in the whole world was air. He said, when you want knowledge with the same intensity that you wanted that oxygen, you will get all the knowledge that you could desire. And when you want anything with great intensity, if you have the desire, you'll get it.
I realize you go higher, you go even more alone. Why? Because nobody is willing anymore to invest their energy in going higher, because it's becoming more difficult. They say, oh, it's already okay here. Why you still want to move up there? The air is getting thinner over there. It's getting more hard to breathe. It's getting more dangerous, whatever. So that means along this way, the higher you want to go, the more likely you're gonna walk alone.
No one's gonna fucking come to help me. It's fucking me against me, period.
Ooh, fuck. For me, I just beat me.
Yeah.
This ain't about nobody else. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I just beat me.
I know why you go on Instagram. I know why because you just have the time. You have the time because you don't want to put that time into bettering oneself. You don't care enough about yourself. And that's what you need to really research is, man, why am I not doing this for myself? Because that is the number one purpose in life, is to better oneself.
I always wanted to hang with the people who got more than me. I don't want to be hanging with the guys who I got to tell them all the time. But that's already my role. So in order for me to stay sharp, I got to deal with other people who got more than me, who already done did shit, who already done been through stuff.
When you broke and you fucked up the way I was, as soon as you start making money, everybody makes you feel bad about being so blessed. So then you're trying to pay everybody's bills and save everybody, trying to pull everybody up. Because in your mind, damn, I got more than everybody else. So you're trying to save everybody, pay everybody's bills because you actually feel guilty. don't feel guilty when you worked your ass off to have the things that you have.
Now I'm here without nothing, away from everyone, and I really took the time to find out, you know, who the enemy was. And it's not that it was the enemy, it was the enemy. The enemy. The enemy. The inner me. Sometimes you realize the true you is the enemy. I guess whenever I decide to shave the beard, that's when I probably put Kimbo at rest. But would Kimbo ever be at rest?
You gotta keep working. Your time's gonna come, trust me. You gotta work.
Just keep working. You're not getting what you want, keep working. You are getting what you want, keep working.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better.
Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired.
How about days off? One day, but not today. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world. Do it, and do it, and do it. That's the hack. The hack is gonna fucking suck. You must be willing to extend yourself to the limit with no guarantee of success. Your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now.
In order for something new to come, something old must go. And that old can sometimes mean let go of what you know until now. Empty the cup and start from the beginning. It's not easy to do, but at the moment it's the only way that I see how something that is blocked can be brought back to movement.
Focus and that's it. I don't need friends that aren't involved in this game or that aren't on the same path, you know what I mean? Because it's just not, it doesn't make sense.
At its most simple form, act like the person you want to become. That's not fake it till you make it, by the way. This is intentional. Intentionally act like the person you want to become.
You need to let discipline be your guide, not how you feel.
Your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now.
You don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't feel like working out. It doesn't matter. It's not part of the calculation.
That's your new norm. That's your new norm. I don't want to live this lifestyle, but to get to the other side of this, I have to. It's just life. I wake up. While it still sucks, it's just life. I have days I don't want to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. I know from years of just doing it. And once you do this over and over and over again, it becomes like breathing. Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy you once were? No. So this is what it takes.
What is one message you could tell a youth about life? How you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you, also repels things away from you. Only think about what you want. Forget about what you don't want. Never speak about what you don't have. If there's no enemy on the inside of your mind, no enemy on the outside could ever do you or your body any harm. Don't look out the window. Look in the mirror. Fuck what they say. Fuck how they feel. Do you do what you want to do and be good at it. Just make sure what you do is good to you and for you. Right.
Whenever you feel negative or unhappy about anything, you say, wait a minute, I'm responsible. I'm responsible for my life. I'm responsible for what happens. I can't change the past, so I'm not going to spend a second worrying about the past. I'm going to become so busy working on my future and my goals that I don't have time to think about the past.
If you met your maker at the end of your life, imagine if God pulled out his iPhone, because of course he's got an iPhone. Imagine God pulled out his iPhone and played you a video of the woman or man you could have been. Think about that one for a minute. Imagine seeing a 3-minute highlight reel of the love you could have had, the health you could have enjoyed, the impact you could have made on the world. Man, I think about that and it just freaking like, hell no, it's go time. Who feels like it's go time just when you hear that? Right? I do not want that. I want God to be like, damn, you're a crazy bastard. You just went for it, failed miserably. Oh my God, where did you get that drive from? That's who I want to be, right? And will we fail? Of course, but I would so much rather be on the field playing and failing than being in the sidelines wearing someone else's jersey on the back of my shirt. I am not putting someone else's name on my jersey.
Some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who've had the most failures. J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it was finally published. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots during his career. But he once said, I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. So if you get into trouble, that doesn't mean you're a troublemaker. It means you need to try harder to act right.
You'll get there. I really mean it. You'll get there. The road might be long and the way might be hard, but you'll get there. Believe in yourself. Take your time. Life is not a race, and you are not behind. Live your life and chase what really matters. Just be happy. Do what puts a spark in your heart, and you'll get there. I really believe in you, and you've got this.